Hello, hello. Who do we have here today? Hi everyone, it's Kristen Fagan here with Softlex Company on the Softlex YouTube channel for a new episode of Free Spirit Beading. Welcome. Today we're going to be looking at our Hocus Pocus beads and doing a Halloween inspired necklace design. Although I will say it can be kind of more galaxy inspired as well. so if you're not into like super duper Halloweeny jewelry, this is probably a perfect project for you. I think it could be worn all year round, not just at Halloween time, but it has the fun purples and blues and blacks and stuff that evoke this witchy time of year. All right, so I'm going to be working with our Hocus Pocus bead strand. It's the second one we introduced. This bead strand is exclusive to Softlex Company. It's made by our friends over at Jesse James Beads. They create exclusive bead strands and bead mixes for us here at Softlex Company to complement our monthly mystery design kits. So the one I'm working with today is the second strand we introduced. The first one sold out, I think, in the first week. And then we had our mystery design kit, which is now sold out. We introduced Hocus Pocus bead mix, a mini bead mix that I'm gonna work with a few beads from that today as well. That was included in the mystery design kit, but it was also launched last week on the website, and that has now since sold out. So the only thing left, or the only two things left from the Hocus Pocus compilation, is the Hocus Pocus Bead Strand 2 that I'm working with today. We do have a number of those left, and once those are gone, those are gone. They're, like I said, they're a limited supply. And the Black Magic Halloween Beading Trios wire pack, and that is something that you can find online from us at softlexcompany.com all the time. But obviously now is a great time to highlight our Halloween colors. So I'll be working with the Black Magic Trios today, and then I'll also share with you our Trick or Treat Trios. If you want more traditional Halloween colors, you can pick up that beading wire pack. So just a couple of things to mention before we get started. We have a brand new mystery kit online that launched last week. It's our Fall Masterpiece Kit. It is a gorgeous, elegant kit. We loosely based it off of the artwork of Georgia O'Keeffe. So it's very earthy, really, most specifically, she did some fall leaf paintings, and she did some beautiful mountainscape with skull paintings, and those are the two that we pulled from for this design kit. Luscious colors for fall, really elegant. There's I can't give too much away because it's a mystery kit, but we have those available. And if you were to purchase one right now, today or tomorrow, you can save an extra $10 on your order of $59 or more with the coupon code KIT, K-I-T. And that is only good until tomorrow, October 6th at midnight Pacific time. You do have to purchase a kit, which is about $32.95, and then you just add a little bit more to your cart to get to $59, and you'll get $10 off with that coupon code. It's not valid with any other discounts, and yeah, and it expires tomorrow. We also have a Fall Masterpiece bead strand that complements the kit, so that's a great one to add to your cart to get them both and get your cart up to $59. And the bead strand gives you a little hint of the colors. And like I said, always compliments, but it's not actually included in the kit. So I see a few new people have come in. Let's see who's here. Hi, Sheila and Wendy. Welcome, Fern and Pamela. Great to see you guys today. Let's see, do I have any other announcements? Couple other new things that we have are the Silver Silk and Soft Flex bundle that you can save $3 off. It's got Finding Silver Silk and a 10-foot spool of Soft Flex in there. You can find that on the homepage at softflexcompany.com. And we also still have the outlet sale going for some 24 karat gold beading wire and our blue topaz discontinued color beading wire. I did want to mention that for the fine, the 0.014 diameter of the 24 karat outlet beading wire, there are only 6 spools left. And that's a 30-foot spool. And once it's gone until we plan to order more gold, which is not in the plan at the moment because gold prices are so high. So there's only 6 of the fine. We do have quite a bit of the medium still left, but if you really want to work with the fine, go and grab those now. 50% off is an awesome deal. It's still very usable. Very great product, just has some little black spots on there from heat due to in the manufacturing process, and we couldn't put it in our regular stock. So if you don't mind that there might be a few black spots throughout the spool, it's a great deal at 50% off. All right, let's turn you guys down, get started beading, and I'm gonna share with you our joyful beading challenge is back. And so that's really exciting. I'll talk a little bit more about that. So we have a fun, joyful beading challenge. Hocus Pocus, I need beads to focus for the month of October. If you've been in the Soft Flex VIB studio group for a while, we did this beading challenge back in the beginning of quarantine. So I think we started it in March and did it for a couple of months, and then we stopped. But we decided to bring it back this month. We know that there's a lot going on right now, and we can all use a little creative therapy and something else to focus on. So if you don't know what these are, we create a calendar. Today is October 5th, designed with black onyx color, and that can be beads, wire, anything in that black onyx color. It does not have to be beading wire. It does not have to be onyx. It just needs to be in black onyx color. So anything with black. So that's today's prompt. You can join our group, the Soft Flex VIB Studio, on Facebook. Share your designs with black using the hashtag joyful beading, and each day we are going to pick one random lucky winner who shares some designs with us to win a $10 store credit. So pretty fun, just something to give you some prompts, get the creative juices flowing, and focus on beading and doing something that we love. You can find this calendar in the VIB group as a printable in the files section, or you can also go into announcements, and I have it just written out in text so that you can see what each prompt is each day. And then we also share it obviously each day to remind you guys of what's going on. So if you're not in the group, come join us. If you are in the group, look out for this challenge going on right now and join the fun. I know that we've missed it. I think it's a really nice, it was really fun to see what everyone was making every day when we had it back in the spring. So here's what we've got going on for today. So this is the Black Magic Trios. You see, I'm almost out of my purple, but it comes with black onyx beading wire, purple amethyst, and peridot. Today I'm going to be working with the purple and the black wire. But you'll see when you add in the green, it really pumps up the fun for Halloween. This was a design that we did last year here on Free Spirit Beading that used all three, the green, the black, and the purple, and just knotted it with some beads. I linked the video for this down in the description, so if you want to check this out after the live, you can just check out the description, and I have the link to that tutorial that we did last year. Hi Paula, welcome. So that's Black Magic Trios. And then this, if you like the more traditional, fun holiday Halloween colors, you can pick up this one, which is called the Trick or Treat. And it's got our citrine wire, our yellow quartz, and again, black onyx. And I also did that knotted design with the Trick or Treat trios. So this is actually a necklace, and then I took it and wrapped it around twice to make a bracelet. So you can either do it as a necklace, or you can do it as a bracelet, or you can make it long enough that it can wrap around as a bracelet or your necklace, depending on what you want to do. Paula, we're just talking a little bit about Halloween colors, Halloween products, and we talked about the Joyful Beading Challenge going on in the Softflex VIB group. So if you're over there, you can join us. We've got a month of challenges going on. Today is designed with black onyx color. Hi, Anna, welcome. And I'm going to be working with the Hocus Pocus Bead Strand 2. I got started here. So I don't have the strand all intact anymore. I cut it up and got started. This is half of the necklace, and we're going to do the other half together. So let me just pull these up. These are all from the bead strand. This is the second half of the strand, so that we can take a look at some of the beads that are on there. You have this gorgeous boho bead in the center that comes with it. Yep, the link is down below for the Trick or Treat and the Black Magic knotted designs that I was just showing. And then there are some really pretty, like this is really dark purple. It's a little hard to see on the light, but super dark purple. You've got some black, highly faceted beads. I love this one. It's like a smoky blue color. There's another smoky purple. And then there's also spacers and little bead caps and this gorgeous cage bead. So this is one half of the strand. The other half is already started. And then these were the Hocus Pocus bead mix that we had. That was the exclusive bead mix. So if you purchased the Mystery Design Kit last month, the Hocus Pocus Design Kit, you would have gotten this, a bag of these beads. You would have gotten the same one in your kit. And then we launched some extras on Wednesday for those of you that wanted to maybe pick up more or missed out on the kit. And we have now sold out completely of those. So I'm just gonna pull out a couple of beads from there. I grabbed these blue and purple. They're like half and half, fire polish, blue and purple beads. And these small little rounds that have a bit of a luster. Oh, Fern, I'm so sad you missed them too. You had them in your cart. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think Sarah said we may try in our next, it won't be next month, but because we plan a little far out in advance, but we're gonna try and up the bead mix numbers just a little bit so that we have a few more, because they went really fast. I had planned to work with the bead mix today, but now that it's sold out, I didn't really want to play with the whole thing. So I just pulled out a few beads that came from that mix to add to my necklace here. They go fast sometimes. I mean, it's hard to tell. Sometimes they stick around for a little while and sometimes they go really fast. I mean, so it's, if you can get them when you see something you want, grab it. I know that's not always easy to do, but we try our best, and we may up those numbers again just to have some more in stock next time. Anna, you love my nail polish. Thank you. Yes, I picked up some purple about a week or two ago and figured it was perfect to do today. So when I started looking at this strand here, it's got these beautiful purples and blues with the silver, and it really kind of gave me a galaxy vibe. And so that is why I ended up pulling out these other purple and blue beads from the mini bead mix just to play up that blue a little bit more. And I really feel like it turned into kind of a universe galaxy feeling to the whole thing. If I were to pop in more green and use the green soft flex beading wire, or even add some different green pieces from my stash, then I think it would go into this more witchy Hocus Pocus vibe. So pretty fun. I'm working with 1 strand of black onyx soft flex beading wire and 1 strand of purple amethyst soft flex beading wire that you could find in the Black Magic Trios kit. And I cut about 36 inches of each just so I had plenty of wire to work with. I put a bead stopper in my center and I beaded up the one side where I strung the 2 strands through some of the beads, and then I let, on the smaller beads, I did 1 and 1 so that the strands would kind of peek out. So we're just going to finish that on this side here. And I'm just going to repeat my pattern from this bead up on the left side. So I'll start with this little spacer bead that came with my Hocus Pocus bead strand. And then I'll add this silver spacer that also came on the Hocus Pocus bead strand. And I'm stringing those both down both wires. And here's this large blue crystal looking bead, which is so stunning. And that I strung down both wires. And now I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to string 1 of these luster little rounds on the purple, and I'm going to string this blue and purple fire polish, which these 2 were from the little mini mix on the black. So you see how you've got the 2 strands together in these beads here, and then 1 and 1. So we're kind of opening it up, letting the wire show a little bit. And then we're going to do this bead cap on both of them again. And if you guys have been following me for a while, you know I like this, this kind of technique where I open the wires, allow them to show, and then use another bead to string them both closed. So they make these little pockets of interest and texture. So you'll see on this one here, now we'll do the little guys again. So I'll open up the strands. And I like to alternate. So if on this one I did the purple bead on the purple, on the next one I'll do the purple bead on the black. And that just ensures that I am creating more interest by kind of going back and forth rather than doing it the same way each time. But you can always do it the same way too. Now I'm going to string both wires through this cage bead. And then I will open it up and do the 1-in-1 once again. So have you guys ever seen the movie Hocus Pocus by Disney? I watched it this past weekend on Disney Plus, as I had not seen it, with one of my kids. It was pretty fun. It was a cute movie. It's got Beth Midler and Sarah Jessica Parker in it. So in the last, I just did the large black bead, that spacer, and then the purple bead over there, and then I just have 2 little ones at the end. Fern saw it a long time ago. Don't remember much of it. Yeah, I thought I had seen it a long time ago and I didn't remember much of it. and then I watched it and I was like, I'm not sure. Maybe I didn't see it. Maybe I had just seen like little pieces of the movie, you know, little snippets of it here and there, because I didn't remember the story at all. So I'm not positive if I had ever seen it or not. But it was fun to watch it this weekend, especially knowing I was going to be working with Hocus Pocus. So now I'm just adding a 2x2mm sterling silver oxidized blackened crimp tube. So this is one of our crimp tubes. We introduced this, I think it was last year maybe, or the year before, but we wanted to match some gunmetal. And it's also a nice crimp to have if you're working with black and maybe you just want the crimp to disappear, because it is a real nice dark color. So that is a 2x2 crimp tube, and it is actually a sterling silver crimp tube that's been oxidized so that it's got that gunmetal black color. I'm going to go ahead and crimp this together here using my magical crimping pliers. You're going to put that crimp tube right in the center of that notch, give it a squeeze. It'll put 4 little pinched corners on there for you, and turn it 90 degrees back in that notch. Give it a squeeze, and then I'm going to roll it around a few times, really cinching it in, and then it just turns that into a nice little bead. I'm pretty sure we did these gunmetal findings in the Hocus Pocus Design Kit, so that's why I went with that. But you can also go with silver. So this has got a nice heft to it. Like, it's a very substantial feeling necklace with these Jesse James beads, and then the extra ones kind of put in there. It really gives it a nice feeling. I'm going to see how long this is to see how far up I want to go up the back. Well, let's see. Do I have any measuring devices in here? I had to get an old school measuring tape because I don't know where my little measuring tape is at the moment. Okay, so we are at 11 inches right now. And I think I want this to be a little bit shorter, so I'll probably do this like an 18 or 16 inch. Yeah, I don't think I have to do any more beads up the side. That was what I was trying to check. So if I want to do 18, let's see, about 3 more inches on each side. So that would be to about there. Approximately halfway. I'm going to just take my wire and do a little twist. Just twist them back and forth. You know, it is purple and black, so it's not a huge color difference, but it will give a little more structure if you want to, or you can just cut one away and just use one. That would be fine too. You're welcome for the link. Thank you, Damien, for sharing the link so Fern can see those crimps. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put my bead stopper right here. And that just holds my wire, my twisted wire in place while I pick up my lobster clasps. We sell these also. They are a gunmetal color, so they'll match perfectly with those blackened crimp tubes. This is the 12 millimeter size I got here. If you're making any mask lanyards, we suggest going up to the 15 millimeter size. For jewelry, the 12 millimeter size is really nice. And then we do have a smaller size, I think it's like 9.5, that we have on closeout. And that is pretty tiny. So if you make more petite stuff, maybe that is a good size for you to pick up. All right, so I am gonna string down another crimp, and then I'm gonna grab one of my strands. I'm gonna go with, I think I'll go with the black. Put the lobster clasp on the black. I can take off my bead stopper. And then you want to grab, make sure your wire's not all twisted up like mine is right there. Then I want to grab my black wire back down to create the loop, like so. And then we'll crimp that closed. Hi, Suzanne. Welcome. Nice to see you. We are just making a simple necklace with 2 strands of beading wire and the Hocus Pocus bead strand and a few little bits from the Hocus Pocus bead mix. And you can trim off your excess wire with your flush cutter. And we've got one side done. Now I'll just do the same thing on the other side, a little twisty. And I'm just going over and under, over, under, over, under, just twisting those 2 wires together. And I'll use my other half as a guide for about where to stop. Place your bead stopper where you want to stop. And then pick up another 2x2 crimp tube, slide it down both wires again. And now I'm just gonna take the black wire, just because I did it on the other side with black as well, and I'm gonna feed that down, back down the crimp to create my loop. You can also add a closed jump ring or a split ring here, or an extender chain if you wanted it to be adjustable. But I'm just gonna go ahead and add my little wire loop here and just make it big enough that you can connect to. I'll just leave that connected. And then I'm gonna come in and crimp that guy closed, using my magical crimping pliers. So if you guys have never seen the magical crimping pliers before, what they do is they take a crimp tube, which looks like this. It has to be 2x2 size, 2x2 millimeter. It looks like a tube. And then it turns it into a nice little finished bead. They do take some practice and getting used to, but once you get the hang of it, I think you'll absolutely love it. And of course, you could always bead up the sides too if you wanted to bead up a little bit more, but I was feeling like the necklace was pretty hefty already, and so by just doing the wire twisted up the back, you create a little bit lighter of a design, and the wire holds really well, especially when it's been twisted or braided. It gives it even more sturdiness, for lack of a better word. So I'm going to show you one other thing. I think this was what we used last year. We had a black and silver necklace. So if you didn't want to twist it, or if you just wanted to do only the bead strand and not add any extra beads, you can simply just string it on soft flex beading wire, crimp it on the sides here. I believe on this one I actually added a crimp cover too, because the holes can be kind of big, and so if you add a crimp cover, it'll add a little more girth, and it won't allow that to slide over the holes. And then you just have the one strand running up the back in that case versus the twisted strand over here. I'm gonna put this one on a neck piece for you guys and pull it up to show you. Let's see. And there you have it. Let me come in a little closer. And then I don't know if you can see there's the twisted wire. It's just slightly, with the purple and black, it's slightly twisted. Like I said, if you wanted to add the green to it, I think you'll even get more of that kind of Hocus Pocus witchy vibe, and the green would really contrast with the purple and black. But I felt like when I looked at this strand, I said, oh, this is very galaxy in color. And actually, I didn't really say it right off the bat. I have a galaxy. This is my cover for my laptop. And so I happen to have I put my laptop down next to the bead strand, and I went, oh my gosh, it looks just like a galaxy. So, yeah, so if you want to make galaxy designs, I think the Hocus Pocus bead strand works fabulous for that too. And then pulling out some of the little purple and blue beads from the bead mix really helped bring in that galaxy feel. Yeah, I was thinking that, Fern. A lot of us have lots of other stuff in stash, right? So as long as you bring some of the purple, a little more of the purple, a little more of that deeper blue in there, you'll get that same galaxy feel with the Hocus Pocus bead strand. Number 2. All right, so that's all I've got for you today. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. And if you have not picked up our next design kit, go ahead and grab them. It's Fall Masterpiece. It's really, really pretty, elegant colors. And if you purchase one and get up to $59 today or tomorrow, you can add the coupon code KIT to save $10 off that order. And for those of you that are on Facebook, join us in the group for Joyful Beading. Today is sharing black beads, black wire, black craft wire, anything like that would be an entry. Use the hashtag Joyful Beading, and stay tuned for Sarah and I on Wednesday. We are having another live beading party. So we are gonna be having a live beading party with special guest Kay Goss of Stars, Beads, and Clasps. And that is at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern, over on the Soft Flex Company Facebook page. Those beading parties are a lot of fun. It's just really comfortable, light, interview-ish style. Get to learn more about other small businesses in our industry, and we get to have a little chit chat about beading, and it's just a lot of fun. So join us this Wednesday for that as well at 3 p.m. on Facebook page. And let me see if I missed anything. Oh, I think I got it all. I think I got it all. So have a witchy week. And if you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up and a like. And if you're new here, please subscribe to our channel and hit the notifications bell. If you are on a mobile device, you'll need to go to your settings and turn on notifications for YouTube so that you actually do get notifications when we have new videos. Have a great week. I will see you guys here next Monday at 3 p.m. Pacific time for another episode of Free Spirit Beading. Bye.